Hey everyone. So one topic that came up a bunch of times this fall, and I discussed with a few different people, was breathing while on the boat or breathing while on the erg. So I thought winter is a good time to think about this and to try to think about how our breathing affects what we're doing in the boat and how our breathing affects our posture. Um, so my approach to breathing is that breathing should be it should allow your body to get in the correct position. It shouldn't be fighting what we're trying to do. So leading up to that, if you come into the catch, if you want to sit and just think about it, sit on the erg, suck air in, and sit at the catch, and just see how it feels to have the shins vertical and reach forward at the catch, and have air in the lungs. And then do the same thing with the air out. So just you can sit a little bit behind the catch, slide forward, and just let the knees coming up push the air out for you, right? So the compression of your legs against your torso, and you sit at the catch with no air in the lungs. One is tense, and one you have to actually kind of squeeze to get up there, and the other is a little bit more relaxed. So when I talk about breathing, I generally talk about allowing the motion of the body to help the breathing rather than fighting it. So the basic approach that I use is, if you're going 2 breaths per stroke, you're going breath in, breath out on the recovery, breath in, breath out on the drive. So if I'm sitting at the finish and I'm coming up to take a stroke, I'm going to have a little breath in as the arms and the body come over. And I'm going to slide up to the catch. And as I approach the catch, I'm going to exhale into the catch. As I'm approaching the catch, I'm going to exhale. And then on the drive, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to inhale in the first part of the drive, and I'm going to exhale into the finish. So long exhale into the catch, inhale in the drive, little exhale at the finish, and then the in just kind of takes care of itself. Like however much air you need to get in, your body is going to be able to do that better if you're getting air out in an organized way. So it's longer exhale into the catch, breath in on the drive, smaller breath out at the finish, breath into body over. If you're not used to doing this, it's going to feel complicated at first. This is the type of thing that when I was rowing in college, I did not breathe that way. And then later on, rowing through the winter, I just started to play around with it, and it was not easy at first. And now I can't not do it that way. It feels, I feel very sort of like cramped up at the catch. I feel tense. It's much better to be able to just come into the catch, shoulders are down, breathe out, inhale on the drive, little exhale at the finish, inhale to body over, exhale as you approach the catch. The areas we're going to run into trouble is figuring out when and how much air to push in and out. So I find that a sharper, quicker, smaller exhale at the finish, and then longer time to get the air in on the recovery. Air in on the drive is the weirdest part of it. That's what the thing that took me the longest to try to figure out, is this ability to sort of like breathe in through that first part of the drive. When I think a lot of people are used to sort of either holding their breath at that point, sort of like a weightlifter approach. Like if you were doing a squat, you want to be have the lungs full and everything stable and sort of compressed. But I found that it loosens everything way up to be able to just, as the body opens, it naturally is going to add more room for the air to come in. So you're going from this compressed state to, as the body starts to open, it starts to suck the air in for you as you open up. And if you're able to just sort of slowly go through those motions, I found that it keeps my heart rate a little bit lower at the same pace. And then at the catch, I'm much more relaxed and much more able to just sort of slide in with space. As we get masters rowers, as we get a little older, we have a little less space there. It's not an easy change to make, but it's definitely something that can can have a big role in giving you energy through a piece when you're not fighting so hard to get the air in. So it's something. Try it. Just sit down, see what it feels like with air in the body, with air out of the body, compressed at the catch. And if you have any questions, just send me an email. Thanks a lot.